We are not observing publicly back and forth a lawsuit. What we are observing is essentially a ticking time bomb, a timer on Ryan Reynolds' ego. This is the entire thing is being driven by Ryan Reynolds. This is not even, before I was like, this is like Blake Lively trying to Me Too. My viewpoint is Blake Lively has nothing to do with what is happening. Her husband has come undone. He has come undone realizing that she had some sort of like an emotional affair with Justin Baldoni. I mean, the way this lawsuit describes is like they were writing into the night together. She was like laughing until she was crying. Like, and again, he's got this on camera. The way that he just dropped that scene on camera. Person who wrote to me said that they worked on the set of It Ends With Us, okay? And that the villain in this entire story is not Blake Lively. It's not Justin Baldoni, but it is Ryan Reynolds. They said, this is what happened. They said that you have on set these things that are called dailies, which is essentially all of the footage that was shot in one day. They said one day, Ryan Reynolds comes to set. This is the backstory. Comes to set, reviews the dailies, the raw footage, whatever that was shot today, reviews the script, and then he goes into his trailer, allegedly. Don't gag order or sue me, Ryan Reynolds. Okay, I don't want to be involved in a little drama. I'm just telling my audience what I was told. He goes into Blake Lively's trailer and they have an argument. All of the production assistants overheard the argument.
The ongoing drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has taken an unexpected twist, with reports now suggesting that Ryan Reynolds might be at the center of the turmoil. According to Candace, sources from the film set claim that Reynolds made an unannounced visit one day, entering the trailer room to review the dailies and script. What happened next reportedly stunned the entire crew. After going through the material, Reynolds was heard screaming, causing a wave of tension across the production. Speculation is now swirling that his reaction may have been the spark that intensified the friction between Lively and Baldoni, leaving many to wonder what exactly set him off and how his involvement has impacted the already strained dynamics on set. Candace, however, avoided disclosing the potential cause of the argument, claiming that the root of the issue remains unknown. She did suggest, though, that it could possibly have originated from something mentioned in the dailies.
We don't know, but we can assume it had something to do with what he saw in these dailies, what he read in the script. Who even knows what led him to even visit on this day?
According to insider Candace Owen, her sources from the set revealed that Ryan Reynolds didn't just stop at his explosive reaction that day. He allegedly became deeply involved in the production from that point forward. Reports suggest that Reynolds took it upon himself to act as a chaperone for Blake Lively on set, ensuring his presence was constantly felt. But it didn't end there. He allegedly went as far as attempting to make changes to the script and, throughout the entire project, was reportedly trying to wrestle control away from Justin Baldoni.
And the person says that from that day forward, he started involving himself, that he basically became a chaperone for her on set. He was there basically every day, involved in the projects, wanting to rewrite lines, and suddenly Ryan Reynolds was trying to wrangle this project from Justin Baldoni.
Candace Owen's sources have also revealed that Ryan Reynolds allegedly took things a step further by directly approaching WME, the world's biggest talent acquisition agency, and pressuring them to drop Justin Baldoni from the project. WME represents some of the biggest stars in the industry, including Taylor Swift and Baldoni himself, making Reynolds' reported move even more significant. Sources claim that Reynolds issued an ultimatum, allegedly threatening the agency to choose between dropping Baldoni or risking the loss of multiple high-profile clients, leveraging his close friendship with Taylor Swift to add weight to his demands.
Another person who said that it was Ryan Reynolds who marched into WME, okay, which is Endeavor. It's also called Endeavor. It is the biggest talent agency in the world. Every celebrity is under there, from Taylor Swift to Justin Baldoni, and said it's us or it's him. Obviously, that has a little bit of weight at Endeavor if you're friends with Taylor Swift. But Ryan didn't realize, okay?
According to Candace Owen's latest report, Ryan Reynolds may have made a critical misstep in his alleged attempt to push Justin Baldoni out of the project. Sources claim that Reynolds, in his efforts to pressure WME into dropping Baldoni, overlooked a key detail. Baldoni is actually the co-owner of Wayfarer Studios alongside billionaire Dr. Swarovski. This connection reportedly complicated Reynolds' plans, as his aggressive maneuvering not only failed to remove Baldoni, but also backfired in unexpected ways. Insiders suggest that Reynolds has even suffered financial setbacks, allegedly losing some of his own assets in the process.
Justin Baldoni shares that production company, Wayfarer Studios, with a guy who is a billionaire. Okay, so Taylor Swift might have influence, but money is money, okay? And this guy is just Dr. Do-Good.
Cadence even revealed that Blake Lively initially did not want to file the lawsuit, claiming that releasing the details to the New York Times was merely a PR stunt to gain sympathy from the audience. However, the tables have turned, and now the audience is questioning her motives.
This was a sinister PR move. Blake Lively then moved 11 days later to file a lawsuit. So now she has filed a lawsuit. And I don't think she ever wanted to do this. I think she genuinely wanted this to be a PR move, and she wanted to leak it to the New York Times. She thought the public would take her side with no questions asked. And instead the public is saying, no, we have a few questions here.
New reports suggest that Ryan Reynolds' alleged actions may have been driven by jealousy over Justin Baldoni's attempts to get close to his wife, Blake Lively. Speculation is running wild, with many now drawing parallels between this situation and comments Reynolds made during a past interview with actor Brandon Sklenar.
And I'm beginning to wonder, and listen, full speculation, no proof, for him to go that crazy, did something happen between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively? That's my question.
Oh, God.
This is cool. It's not every day the husband gets to interview his wife's love interest in a film. It's kind of crazy.
I don't remember seeing this on the
Let's
schedule.
dive in, shall we? So I saw you posing in a photo with Mrs. Reynolds, and I'm sorry, what do you call her? Do you guys have a nickname or something? Okay, no, just so it's Mrs. Okay.
Brandon Sklenar, who had been completely caught off guard by the unfolding tension, reportedly felt uncomfortable when he saw Ryan Reynolds unexpectedly appear on set. The situation took a strange turn when Reynolds allegedly pulled out a photo of Brandon with Blake Lively, indirectly making his displeasure clear. Sources say Reynolds didn't outright confront Brandon, but the way he displayed the photo and the implied message left Sklenar feeling baffled and uneasy.
So I got it right here. I'm gonna get right to it. How do you explain that?
It's not just Candace Owen who is speaking out about Ryan Reynolds' potential role in escalating the drama. Other insiders and sources are also pointing fingers at Reynolds, alleging that his involvement behind the scenes has played a key part in intensifying the tension between Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, and the rest of the cast. Justin Baldoni has also come forward with accusations against Ryan Reynolds, claiming that Reynolds disrespected and disregarded him throughout the production. In an exclusive report, E! News revealed that Reynolds allegedly mocked Baldoni through his character, the Nice Pool character, in one of his recent films. Sources close to Baldoni suggest that the portrayal came across as a direct jab at him, with Reynolds using the character to make light of Baldoni's image or personality.
Online sleuths circulated a clip from Ryan's superhero movie, speculating that the Nice Pool character, a self-identifying feminist who wears his hair in a man bun, is based on Baldoni.
Goodness, wait till you see Lady Pool. She is gorgeous. She just had a baby too, and can't even tell. I don't think you're supposed to say that. That's okay. I identify as a feminist.
Slayan, a popular YouTuber, has also weighed in on the ongoing drama, and he didn't hold back in his criticism of Ryan Reynolds. In a recent video, Slayan boldly declared that Reynolds is only making things worse, stating that while Ryan once had a strong hold on the industry, his time may now be coming to an end. Slayan believes Reynolds' attempts to help his wife, Blake Lively, are actually backfiring, with the actor's interference only escalating the tensions between Lively and Justin Baldoni.
Ryan Reynolds has had quite the run in Hollywood, but it looks like his time is over. And it's all because he decided to get involved in his wife's drama, which I get it, he's trying to be a good husband, but Blake Lively is clearly in the wrong, and Ryan Reynolds' actions aren't helping. He's now requesting a gag order against Justin Baldoni's legal team. He's being represented by Brian Friedman. We've spoken about him on the channel before.
Sloan continued his criticism of Ryan Reynolds by addressing the actor's recent request for gag orders against Justin Baldoni and his legal team. In his latest video, Sloan argued that while Reynolds' legal team claims the gag orders are necessary to protect the numerous projects he and his wife, Blake Lively, are currently involved in, ensuring that the controversy doesn't negatively impact the many workers relying on these productions, the move feels more like an attempt to control the narrative. Sloan acknowledged the potential fallout for those working on the projects, but insisted that accountability starts from the top down.
But it was Reynolds who pushed for the shock request for a gag order, because they just now are requesting a gag order. And this is a desperate bid to stave off any disruption to all of his upcoming projects and the staff at his company, because he runs a company called Maximum Effort Productions. And for the sake of his wife's well-being,
Ryan was a driving force in requesting a gag order for Justin's attorney. Ryan's production company has a lot of projects in the works right now, and Ryan would be devastated if this impacted those, as it's unfair to his coworkers and the people who work at his company. And I get it, it's unfair, but also, what is that saying? It starts at the top. So if he's going to be a bad guy, I mean, everyone's going to face the consequences. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Popular YouTube channel Popcorn Planet also weighed in on the ongoing controversy, offering a critical take on how the situation surrounding Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds is in many ways a result of their own actions. The host pointed out that Blake and her team previously refused a request from Justin Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, for a delay in the legal proceedings, even after he tragically lost both his home and office in the recent wildfires.
This one is about Brian Friedman, who also, let's remind everybody, lost his home and lost not only his home, but his office, which we reported on yesterday during our live. If you missed yesterday's video, Blake's team didn't even want to give them an extension. When their lawyer literally lost his home and office in the wildfires in LA, they said, no, he doesn't need an extension. I couldn't believe Team Blake thought that was a good idea, but they're heartless at this point.
Despite the devastating circumstances, Lively's team allegedly pushed forward without showing leniency, which many now see as hypocritical given their current plea for gag orders. Popcorn Planet argued that Reynolds and Lively are trying to control the narrative after disregarding the struggles of others, and that their latest legal moves are unfair attempts to silence the very people they refuse to accommodate.
While they claim that Justin and Brian are out there disparaging, retaliating, and attacking Blake Lively by releasing the raw footage, which Blake says she's so glad they did. But now she wants all other footage to not come forward. And we're supposed to be like, yeah, you go, girl. What planet are some of these people on?
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's efforts to control the ongoing controversy appear to be rapidly unraveling, with mounting evidence and insider reports painting Reynolds as the true antagonist in this escalating feud. Despite their attempts to manage the narrative through legal maneuvers such as gag orders, their previous actions, like refusing Baldoni's lawyer Brian Friedman a delay in proceedings after he lost his home and office to wildfires, have cast them in an unfavorable light. Critics and insiders alike, from Candace to popular YouTubers like Sloan and Popcorn Planet, have all pointed to Reynolds' growing interference as the driving force behind the turmoil on set. As the controversy deepens, Justin Baldoni's position seems to be strengthening, with reports suggesting that Reynolds' alleged jealousy and controlling nature may have been the catalyst for the entire conflict. Baldoni's claims of disrespect and disregard are gaining traction, especially with accusations that Reynolds mocked him through his nice pool character. Additionally, Reynolds' reported attempt to pressure WME into dropping Baldoni backfired, with financial losses and strained relationships coming to the forefront. However, the story is far from over. While Reynolds' public image is taking a hit and his influence appears to be waning, the fallout from this conflict continues to unfold. With multiple voices weighing in and more details emerging, it remains to be seen whether Reynolds and Lively can salvage their reputations, or if Baldoni will ultimately emerge as the victor in this high-profile showdown. What do you think of this intriguing scenario? Is Ryan the real villain of the story, secretly pulling the strings behind the scenes? Or isn't he? Will this lawsuit ultimately turn against Blake, or will it take an unexpected twist? Tell us what you think in the comments section below, and stay tuned for even more buzz and updates from the Celebrity Circle.